Okay, and so within EVs right now, you've got this super high cost, high value. I mean, you were able to sit in the Mercedes EQ3 over the weekend, and then you've got that mass market kind of entry point that some of the manufacturers are trying to get right. We've actually got the video of that EQ3.
That's Pras's car.
Yeah.
Congrats, Pras.
Well, tell us about that experience too, number one, and exactly where you see some of these high cost, high value plays netting out.
Yeah, Brad, I was in the EQS, the Mercedes EQS.
Yeah. Okay, my bad.
Top of the line Mercedes electric vehicle. It's going to be a whole new EQ platform they're building all their cars on. This is the biggest one, the big daddy, if you will, all the tech in there. And I got to say, just my initial thoughts are, at this level, you sit in that car, and Brad, you were inside that car too. It is like you're stepping into the future, right?
Yeah.
The huge hyper screen all the way across the dash. The car is super quiet. It rides on air suspension, immediate power, immediate torque. It's just a smooth, Saz, I know you love the EVs, but it's a different experience.
I've told you this before. I don't like the design.
Well, it's a different experience because you have car makers that happen to make electric vehicles versus an electric vehicle maker that's a computer on wheels when you're talking about something like a Tesla, just a different experience, right? I'm curious, when you talk about the EV penetration, what happens to that number if you put hybrids on top of it? Because I imagine that boosts the number quite a bit.
Oh yeah, big time. I mean, the highest selling hybrid is the Jeep 4xe hybrid, and that's sold like tens of thousands of cars last year. So you add that into the mix, you're going to pump up that. I would say if you add hybrids, I mean, maybe back of the hand math, 15-20% maybe. These hybrids are a huge part of the market, and people love them. So that's absolutely right. And I think that's the kind of the right way to look at it, is like we're transitioning into the full EV potentially in 10, 15 years, and hybrids are sort of a big step in the middle.
Bridge step,
yeah. Exactly.
And is charging infrastructure ramping quickly enough to really support some of the demand?
I don't think so, Brad. I think there's still a long way to go with the charging infrastructure, at least in New York City and the East Coast. Maybe it's different in the West Coast, but out here it seems it's impossible to find. I went to Woodbury Commons last weekend with this car as a test, and there's maybe 20 EV Go chargers. They were all full of Teslas. So good luck.
No space for you.
No space.
So
I was
what'd you do?
iced out.
Were you stuck?
No. This car has run 400 miles of range, so I didn't
Okay.
actually have to charge. I wanted to just
more
top
for
off
research,
a little bit.
yes.
Yes,
If you get stuck in your various EV tests, you give me a call, Pras. I'll come in my gas guzzling 91 Trans Am. I'll pick you up, baby. I got you.
I thought you had like a portable charger.
No,
you
just give me
could
a call.
come to.
I got you.
All right. Thanks so much, Pras. Appreciate it.